Hello, my friends. This is Chris from Chris Bergen Full Heart Tarot. Today I'm going to talk about how to take care of your tarot deck. Now, there's a few different ways you can do it, but this is the way I like to do it. And then I will talk about the other versions. First of all, you always want to keep all the cards in one place. I know that may seem basic, but there's a lot of times where you're packing things up and the deck will fly open, or that you'll be working and it's windy. You need to have ways that you keep your cards together because dirt, mud, and water really does affect the quality of the tarot deck. Now, I keep mine protected by wrapping it up in a tarot cloth. A lot of tarot decks actually come with a cloth that you can lay out to use during a reading and to wrap it up in when you're not using it. There are, of course, other ways. You can put them in the box that the tarot deck usually comes in, or you can get a small wooden box that you put the cards in and you keep them safe that way. Now, there's not a right or a wrong, it just depends on every reader's point of view. I like the cloth because it's kind of tried and true. But the one thing I will say, the benefit of a box, either wood, cardboard, whatever it is that these are light and they can easily fly away into the wind. So when you are reading, a box that you can put them in is nice because then you can know that they're protected. They're not going to be affected by the elements, especially wind. But it does make it so that it's less attainable. And I do like the cloth because it does give every surface a clean slate. You don't have to worry about a big pattern on a table. You don't have to worry about a outdoor table that might be dirty. You always have something that you can spread out to use. Now, there are other ways, of course, to keep the deck safe and clean. You can obviously wipe them down very gently. You can keep them nice and dusted. And of course, the longer you have a deck, the more it's going to wear out. I have had this deck for over 25 years, and it does show signs of wear, especially at the corners. So, as the reader, you do want to make sure to grab it by one of the longer sides because that way you'll keep your corners better. But inevitably, most people that use tarot decks all the time do end up needing to get a new deck at some point. And it can be very hard to find the same deck that you found, say, 10 or 15 years ago. So, really taking the time, wiping it, keeping it clean, especially along the edges, can really make a difference for you as a reader. If you have any questions about keeping your tarot deck clean and cared for, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you want a tarot reading from yours truly, feel free to jump over to my website at chrisbergenfullhearttarot.com. Thank you.